Hey BookTube, this is Friday Reads.
I got my ticket for the long way round.
I'm Jen and I talk about audiobooks, and this weekend is buddy read weekend for me. This kind of just came up out of nowhere for me, kind of today. So I'm kind of excited about that. Kind of. How many more times can I say kind of? So let me tell you what I'm reading. Currently, I am listening to The Fire Sermon. This is by Francesca Haig, and it is narrated on audio by Fortgang. And I started this yesterday, I think it was. And I like Fortgang a lot. But this book is so slow. It's so slow. It's a dystopian set 400 years in the future. And a nuclear war happened and caused a mutation that makes it so that people are born twins. And you have the alpha twin, which is fine. Then the omega twin, which has some mutation like extra digits or limbs or not as many, or they're gifted somehow. And this is a story of a boy and a girl who grew up to be a man and a woman, and the man is the alpha, the woman is the omega, and they're twins, and he is treating her very badly. And I don't even know where the plot is going. Like, why do I care about this? I don't know. I'm sure it has some kind of class warfare thing going on with the omegas who are disenfranchised by the alphas, but it is not looking good. So I may DNF this one. I'm not sure. I hate to do that because it could pick up. So I'm going to give it a little longer and just see what happens. And then I have Rebel of the Sands on my iPad. And I started reading this on my iPad because that's by Alwyn Hamilton. And I read it. I picked it up on my iPad because I don't like the narrator. The narrator is Sonila Nankani. And I don't know, sometimes you click with the narrator, sometimes you don't. And I just didn't. I sped her up, just didn't like it. So I'm kind of plodding through that one. I just can't pick it up as often as I would like to read it with my eyes. So I really do want to finish that though. And that's kind of a Wild West slash desert nomadic, I don't know, kind of thing. It's an interesting combination, and it's YA, kind of fantasy. So anyway, hopefully I can finish that at some point. Maybe this weekend, maybe not, but hopefully soon. And then I was talking with Elena at Elena Reads Books. You need to go check her out. Go here to do that. And she and I were talking about reading a book together, and I said, hey, we should buddy read something. And so she contacted me on Voxer, which is so cool because it's like a walkie-talkie and you can talk to him in real time. So anyway, we decided that we would read Beautiful Bastard. This is by Christina Lauren, and I don't know who narrates it on audio. I will be listening to it, but I need to find out who narrates it. I'll put it right here when I find out what that is. But anyway, so we're going to read this weekend. We're going to start it tomorrow. So I'm kind of excited about that. This is just new adult contemporary romance. She and I, we like the same kinds of things. And in fact, we are on the hunt for some kind of a substitute for Jill Shalvis because we are both huge Jill Shalvis fans. And Lucky Harbor, she just finished that series. I have that series up here, and yeah, we both love it, and we need something to fill the gap now. So we're on the lookout for that. And of course, you guys always have great romance suggestions. So if you have anything to suggest that's quick and fun, and you can sit down and read it in one sitting, then let me know what that is. Because you guys always have the greatest romance suggestions. And then also, Sylvia at Wish Fulfillment and I are going to read Brain on Fire. I'm going to listen to this, and I forget if the author narrates it or not, but if she does not, I will put whoever the narrator is right here. And this is a kind of a memoir of a woman who had a brain thing, like a virus, that caused her to go a little bit crazy for about a month. And it was an inflammation, I think, in her brain. But I don't know exactly the specifics, but I'm sure I will be able to tell you after I read it. So this is going to be good. She wants to start it tomorrow, so I am up for that. So I'll be listening to that too. I have two iPods. One is my romance iPod. The other is my everything but romance iPod. So it'll be nice to have them both going, because I also get in the pool and I have that little iPod to go too. The thing about that iPod is that I can't speed it up. I can't listen to it a little bit faster. And sometimes that has some bearing on what I'm going to listen to because, it could drag. But yeah, probably Brain on Fire is what I'll throw onto that little iPod when I go swimming. So that's my weekend. What are you reading this weekend? Oh, by all means, fill me in. I always love to know. And that is it for now for me. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.
I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my walk. You're gonna miss me by my talk. Oh, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone.